Hi y'all, it's Joanne. Welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I'd come on and I just wanted to talk a little bit about snippets. Snippets, clusters, mini clusters, a lot of different names for them. I have right now about 4 different ways that I'm doing them. It's such a versatile thing to do. Most people are doing them now and it's so fun. When I first started, the very first person I saw do them was Jessica Rapp, and she's the one who inspired me to start. And when I first started, when I first opened my shop back in, I think it was last August, I started doing them with the base of just file folders, and I would cut them out in different shapes. I did a lot of the round ones. And I'd always start by inking and stamping or stenciling on them. And then I followed Jess and just took 5 bits and pieces and stapled them on, and then maybe put a little embellishment on top. And things kind of moved on from there. But I thought I'd come on and just show you some of the different supplies I use and the different ways I do them. And hopefully I'd love to see more of what y'all do with them. I'll start, let's see, these are some of the bases I use. I do book page. I glue a couple pages together and just tear them apart into different sizes and shapes and use that for a base. I also use cardstock for a base. I use some bits and pieces of all sorts of cardstock. I mean, there's so many different things, so many scraps we all have, which are great to work with. But this is, I've tried to organize it. I used to have things everywhere, but I'm trying to get them organized by some sort of category in these little plastic bins. This one's just paper, regular old scraps of paper, not cardstock. It's mostly just bits and pieces, but they come in handy. And then I've got, these are more neutral colored ones. I've tried to get them separated so I could reach for what I need. So that's them, and then these are some scraps that I have that were in longer pieces. Thought I'd keep those separated too. This is some wallpaper scraps I had. It's like grass cloth, so I sometimes use that. And then I've got a little bin with scraps of different laces that I put on some. And then I've recently at the thrift store, I got a great haul with fabric. They had fabric samples, just small squares, and I've just cut them up and put them in here to be able to grab those real quick. And I've got, different little embellishments like we all have. These come in handy to put on as a focal piece. And then I also have a bin full of words. I just need to cut up and put some of these on. Some of them I've made, and I just tear them apart when I need them. And some of these came from Carolyn's Craft Tree, and they're real nice. So I used those. Again, these are just some of the things I use as focal pieces. These are tickets that I got from Carolyn's Craft Tree. They're real nice and come in handy. And then I have these from Lindsay Zanor, nevermorecreation17.com. And these are real nice. And got them all mixed up in here. But this is some of hers. And then I also shrunk some of hers, because sometimes you don't need them too big for these types of things. What else have I got in here? Well, just bits and pieces of everything. I've got some of these small ones too, so I can reach for those. And then I have, oh, these are some of Tracy Fox's little cutouts for when I need something small. I have these, so it's nice. I'm glad I got these little bins. They're really inexpensive at Walmart or Dollar Tree. Try to keep them a little more organized. How do y'all organize your stuff? I'd love to know. But let me put these away. And then I was just going to show you some of the ways that I do them. This is one way. This is just a cardstock base, and then I've got about 3 pieces of lace and then a little focal point. These I've just used my tiny attacher. I just wanted to do some things without sewing too, because I didn't have a sewing machine for a long time, and I know a lot of people don't. So it's nice to be able to do something without one. So that's, and then I've got some pieces here. I thought I'd go ahead and do one with you. Just got some cardstock, and then I grabbed a few pieces of lace and just layer them on. Got some fabric there. Just layer that on like that. Take my tiny attacher, get that on, and then we can put something on it. I've got one of these little cards here. We can put that on, or maybe a word like that. I think I'm gonna put the word on this one, like glue. Yeah, I thought I'd mostly show you these and maybe do one or two just for fun. And I'm sure you know how to make them, but and that's that one. I think they come out really cute. And they're all kind of little focal pieces you can use to put on them. And then another one that I do is I use the book pages that I was showing you, like this. And I just layer up some cardstock. And these I did go ahead and sew. And then put a focal piece. So I think these are real cute too. And then I have one here. Got the book page. Let me grab some of these pieces of cardstock. Yeah, we can just put it on like this. Oops. Go ahead and rip these. These are a little too long. How do we want that? And then I think I like it better in there. Yeah, just do it like that. Now these I usually do sew, like I said, but I don't have my sewing machine here, so I'm going to go ahead and staple this one. Put all 3 pieces, I think. Okay. Got that, and then you could put a word on it. This. You could put one of these on. Don't like that. Oh, that's a little butterfly from Tracy. I kind of like that. I've got a bee here somewhere. Where'd it go? Or that. I can put the bee on this one. But these are fun to make, and they're so versatile. All this stuff, you can do so much with it. Okay, so there's the little bee. Put that up there. And then I also do some that are pretty plain. I just get the regular plain scrapbook paper, the thin stuff, and just layer some pieces on. This one's got 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of paper on it. And then I just stitch down the middle. And these, sometimes I just leave plain until I'm ready to use them. And sometimes I like them plain, or other times I can put, I've got a little bowl of these little butterfly cutouts. Maybe put a butterfly on it. Well, that's kind of cute. Or, well, we've got this butterfly. Or a word. I think I'm going to put this little butterfly cutout on it. Just did a little, used my mini butterfly punch for these. And there's that one. And then this is another one. It's just paper. This was something out of a magazine. The rest are just scrap pieces in my bin. And again, you can put a word or image or something, or just leave them plain. And then another kind is just pretty much a combination of all of those. This one I've used cardstock, I've used one piece of fabric, one piece of lace, another piece of paper, and just put a focal word on that. These are all clipped, and then I put the focal piece on top. Or not clipped, stapled. But anyway, I thought I'd just come on and show you some of these and talk about the snippets. I think they're so cool, so fun. So that's about that. Here are the ones that we did today. And I just wanted to ask too, is there anything in particular that you'd like me to do a video on? I'd be happy to. Just let me know in the comments. Here's one. I think these are really cute. This is a new paper pad I got at Joann's the other day. I thought those were really pretty. All right, well, that's all I have for you today. Thanks for being here. Please like and subscribe, and happy crafting. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.